Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sofea and I'm from SMK Abdurrahman Talib. Today, I would like to review a book that I've read before, titled The Island of Adventure. The Island of Adventure is the first out of the 8 books in this series. This series is called the Adventure series. The author is Ed Blyton, who died in 1968, but is one of the most successful children's authors of all time. The characters are Philip, Jack, Dina, and Lucy Ann. It all started when Philip had scarlet fever and measles right afterwards. His headmaster wrote to his aunt and uncle that he should stay with one of his teachers for a few weeks to catch up on what he missed, and his uncle immediately agreed. He was there with Mr. Roy. He did enjoy Mr. Roy's company, but he didn't enjoy the two boys' company. One boy was named Sam. Sam was stupid and slow, while Oliver was peevish and constantly felt sorry for himself. It was like he resented doing any work. Then he suddenly met Lucy Ann. But if you want to know more about it, you should read it yourself. I highly recommend. And the part that I didn't expect was that Joe was in on this all along. I thought Joe was just a grumpy old man who complains every day, but he was actually in on this crime that had been going on for years. The crime was about printing money, and they were doing it in an underground mine that no one knew about. In my opinion, I highly recommend these books because of the grammar and how the author describes the situation. It's like I'm actually there and I can imagine it myself. I really enjoyed reading this. And it did fill up some of my time. It did take about 2 days for me to finish one book. So it would take about a few days for me to finish every book, but it was still enjoyable nonetheless. I think that if you want a thrilling adventure, you should read these books. And these are the other books. The Castle of Adventure is the second, and The Valley is the third. The Castle of Adventure is about a castle, and they were so curious that they entered the castle, and it became a thrilling adventure. And The Valley of Adventure is about them trying to go on Bill's plane. But plot twist, they went on another person's plane, and they were hiding guns. But that's a story for another time. If you want to read more of it, I highly recommend you should buy yourself. Goodbye, and thank you for listening.